You were very impulsive, because honestly, I couldn't get over that, because my man was a gentleman and scholar. Gentleman and scholar. Gentleman and scholar.
What's your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name is Jasmine. I'm 33, and I'm a real estate agent.
Don't be.
The reason I popped my balloon is that I popped a Molly and I ain't sweating. My heart ain't beating. And on top of that,
Bro, you just want attention at this point.
Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here. My lovely wife is just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
Hey, well, just dropped that final part of episode 4. So she broke it up into 3 parts. I don't know why, but hey, this is the final part. Let's see how it ends off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to everything that we do. Let's do it.
Hi. You look very nice. You don't have to be scared.
I'm so scared.
Okay, why don't you tell them what's your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name is Jasmine. I'm 33, and I'm a real estate agent.
Don't be.
He not even giving them chances to say anything.
I really didn't care for him anyway.
Yeah.
I'm 33, and I'm a real estate agent.
Like he just popped. I get it. You know what, man? He don't even want to have a conversation.
They
It's
can't
not his
even get past the introduction.
Right. This is supposed to be a gentleman, by the way.
Scholar.
I'm just saying, a gentleman and a scholar. This is the second time he did this, though. By the way.
Don't be intimidated. You can keep going.
Thank you.
And what was your
I'm a real
profession?
estate agent.
All right. So what part of New York are you from?
I live in New York City, Manhattan.
Okay. So let's start.
Is there something wrong with her teeth? Like y'all not even giving her a chance to talk.
With an icebreaker. What's your biggest pet peeve
In a relationship or just in general with people?
in a relationship?
In a relationship, I think my biggest pet peeve is men who act nonchalant. I don't like that.
All right. So what would be a deal breaker in a relationship or with an individual that you would not be willing to look past?
Poor communication. I really value communication and just being able to talk to each other freely and yeah.
Okay. So we do have 2 popped balloons. We're going to go ahead and get the information. Hi, can you tell us your name and age?
hey, how you doing? My name is Steven. I just turned 34 last week. I'm a manufacturing technician and I'm an actor too. The reason I popped my balloon is that I popped a Molly and I ain't sweating. My heart ain't beating. And on top of that,
Bro, you just want attention at this point.
I'm trying to find out where the gentleman and scholar part of this is. Because to me, it seems like somebody's just trying to get clips or just make jokes or whatever. Because first you talk about your meat jumping. Now you making Pop and Molly, I'm sweating jokes. It's like, are you here to really genuinely find love? Are you here to participate in the show? You don't know. Even if you go off of physical, that's fine, right? If you say I'm physically not attracted, that's cool. It's proper ways to say things. This is grown men, by the way. It's not this is not a 23-year-old boy saying this. This is a 34-year-old man saying this. But
my balloon is that I popped a Molly and I ain't sweating. My heart ain't beating. And on top of that, my ex-girlfriend name was Jasmine. So yeah, that was deal breaker. And I just don't find you attractive.
So the name Jasmine is a deal breaker. Got it.
That's what it was.
Got it. I understand now.
you.
I understand it now.
Had he not popped his balloon, would he be your type?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead down here. Hi, can you tell her your name and age?
Hi, I'm Ozai. I'm 29. I'm a wrestler, musician, and actor.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
And why did you pop your balloon?
She's nice looking. I just didn't feel the attraction, so that's why I popped the balloon.
Okay.
All right. And had he not popped his balloon?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Dang. Shorty, she said no.
Thank you.
All right, see, what he said, I'm just not attracted to her. proper way of saying that. Mr. Gentleman and the Scholar over there, my meat not jumping. I popped a molly, but I'm not sweating. Immature way of saying it. Let's go. Let's keep it a bed.
Let's go on down here. Hi, can you tell your name and age?
Jesse, I'm 38. I'm a singer actor as well as a healthcare navigator.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, Jesse, why did you pop your balloon today?
Just wasn't feeling the vibe. You're a beautiful woman, but just not for me.
That's okay.
Okay. And is Jesse your type?
No, unfortunately not.
All right. Thank you.
Now, what I'm noticing, how come Tiara's not asking her to expand on it though? Because this could be her just saying, "Oh, he's not my type," off of
Her getting popped on.
yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So there's no way for us to know that. The vibe thing, like I said, she only said her introduction and her pros and cons. You didn't. That's not enough time to get a vibe off of anything. But it is what it is. Everybody on Pop the Balloon uses that same excuse. But you can't get a vibe off of somebody in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's go back up here. You're still doing pretty good. You have 3 balloons left. So I'm going to give you the chance
Okay.
to ask the guys a question.
Okay.
You can ask
My
anything.
question is, what is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a partner?
Good question.
All right, let's go down the line. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name's Kevin. I am 36 years old, and I'm an enterprise sales executive and an actor. Yes. So the most romantic thing I've done is I was dating a girl from London. She was a big Friends fan, so I flew to WB Studios in California, and we took her on set so she could see everything. Because, you know, not only is America such a big deal to them, Friends, for some reason, I mean, sorry, no shade. Friends is so popular. I was like, well, I don't know what this house means, but it means something to you. And she was very excited about it.
That's nice.
Thanks.
Thank
No, that's valid. That's valid.
you. Let's go ahead and move down here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, I'm Cabrian. I work in healthcare. I'm also a writer, and I'm 30 years old. The most romantic thing I ever done for a woman. I just know we went out for Valentine's Day, went to the movies. We after that we exchanged gifts. Like I got her some makeup stuff like Sephora. I think a Rihanna line something. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you know. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I took her out to like her favorite place to eat. It was like an Asian restaurant. Yeah. I wouldn't call myself really that romantic though, to be honest.
Thank you. All right, let's go here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, my name is Noel. I'm 31 years old. I'll be 31 tomorrow. And what I do for a living, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm a musician and run my own music entertainment business and a photographer. And the most romantic thing I've done, I would say having a private food catered on Valentine's Day to my old significant other's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So based on those answers, are there any additional, would you pop any balloons?
Do I have to or I don't?
You have to.
Okay, yes.
Max 2.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Max 2. She's trying to wrap this up.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep it a band. His romantic moment or gesture was the most valid because that paid attention to his partner's interest, went out of his way to do it. Cool. This one is very straightforward. If she pops him, it's probably because it doesn't sound as expensive or extravagant. But this is a pretty cool little date, you know. Went to the movie, took her to her favorite spot.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he said it wasn't as romantic, but I think it just depends on how you view romance as an entirety.
Now this one, having a private chef come to her house and cater her, okay, that's some next level. So if she pops him, I feel like it's either it didn't seem as effortful. You get what I'm saying? But hey, I think they all did. Those are all pretty valid though.
He has a bit for sure.
Okay, just one balloon. All right, so what was it that he said, or anything that made you pop his balloon?
It was because
You
he
can
said
come
he
here.
wasn't romantic. He said he wasn't romantic, so
Why is it?
I asked that question because I like romantic men.
I think that's probably why they put it in parts. I think they were trying to fix the audio because it seems like her voice is connecting to the second mic.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why they delayed it. They didn't want to put it all out at one time, so they probably mixed it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Do you need subtitles?
No. I was just wondering.
And you told the truth, so, and I like it.
Fair enough.
Okay, and you did have your balloon unpopped. Why was that?
I actually was going to pop it when she said she don't like nonchalant men because I have been told that I am nonchalant. As you can see, I don't think I'm nonchalant. I think I'm just chill, but I can't help it.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go back up here. So for the remaining 2 balloons, I'm going to give you the chance to ask them another question.
Okay. When was your last relationship and why did it end?
All right, let's step over here.
Yes, my last relationship ended because, yeah, she was just, to me, she didn't care about getting better at anything, or anytime there was any type of problem, she ran away from it rather than solving. Like, even if she wanted to work, she said, I want to get in shape but not work out. Like, she would say a lot of stuff and just not do it. Hey, I want a better job but not apply. And it just got to the point where I'm like, getting better is a part of the relationship. Like, you can't be stagnant at all. You got to keep growing from girlfriend to wife to mother. And same thing for me, from boyfriend, husband to father. And I just didn't see that, so I thought it was time to stop.
Okay.
Thank you.
He didn't say when that ended though.
So you said the last relationship was 3 years ago,
Okay.
and it ended because the love wasn't mutual. I had love for her, but the love connection wasn't mutual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now we're going to give the guys a chance to ask you a question. Do you have any questions for her? Okay, let's step over.
2, do you have children?
No.
Okay. What was the most romantic thing you've done for a partner?
The most romantic thing I've done for a partner was on Valentine's Day. I did cook for them, made it their favorite dessert. I love to bake, so I made their favorite dessert and just did a little candlelight dinner.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's it.
Ever? Like, that was the most romantic thing ever?
That's the one I can remember.
Oh, okay. Just like, yeah. I was
I
like,
wanted to share this one, but I'd rather not.
Why would it matter?
So, my question is, why is that? You don't know the you don't know the status of their relationship. That seems pretty romantic. She paid attention to his favorite dessert, baked it, she cooked him dinner, and then had a candlelight dinner. Homeboy just took his shorty to the movies.
Got her favorite makeup.
Got her makeup, and then
Took her to dinner.
took her to a dinner at her favorite restaurant. Like,
I don't think there's any there's no scaling how romantic
right.
somebody can be towards their partner if that's what their partner likes. So
I think that's pretty valid. I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes would just appreciate that.
yeah, some dudes don't get it at all.
That romantic, I don't know.
okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go down here. Did you have a question?
How do you feel about kids and families?
I really want to be a mom. It's super important to me. I want kids. I believe family is everything, so I can't wait to have kids.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
There's a lot of good questions that they not
All
asking.
right. All right, so you have 2 balloons left, so I'm going to ask you a question now. How would your last partner describe you, and why did the relationship end?
That's a good
Okay,
question.
so my last relationship ended because it was long distance, and it was from London to New York, so it was pretty far, and we weren't able to make it work because of that. They would describe me as a very kind person, full of empathy and just sweet.
Okay, and what are the things they would say you need to work on?
That's a great question. They would say that I need to work on expressing myself. Like, they feel like I express myself too much.
Okay.
But when we listen to them, I don't know.
All right. So you still are doing good. You have 2 balloons left. So you can pop one more
Okay,
to narrow
perfect.
down the options.
Thank you. Can I have a pen, please?
Yes.
You always have a pen.
I got him on standby.
It's gonna pop.
Okay. You can stay here. Why is it that you popped his?
Because when I told him my most romantic thing, and I know his was extremely grand, it was beautiful, I felt like you didn't think my romantic thing was enough. You was like questioning it, so.
That's valid. It did kind of come off as like, that's it. So that's understandable.
That's why. No real reason.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like it came off kind of rude, honestly. But in all honesty, to me, I'm prepared for any question I ask to get back, and I could tell that that's just the first thing she thought of. But if she actually said, "I'm going to ask this question," and maybe thought about the answer, she probably has done something like more
I feel
romantic.
like I am walking romance, but.
Yeah, that's what I
So many
mean.
things.
But I'm saying, like, if to me that was just a sign. Like, when I ask a question, I already know what I've done. But since she didn't know what she's done, I'm like, how do you ask?
Hey, boss man, let me teach you something. So let me tell you how Pop the Balloon works, because maybe you've never seen a show like this. She's the one on the spotlight, right? You have already been standing here prepared to answer questions. You're prepared to answer questions. She's here to pick one of you. She should be prepared to answer questions, but when she asks a question, right? Say for instance, she says, "How many people have kids and what's your relationship like with your baby mother?" When he goes to answer, he has no time. But while he's answering, guess what? He has time. 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 Wow. But what happens when she goes, "Oh, gentlemen, do you have any questions?" It's direct on her. It's Batman with no prep time versus Batman with prep time. Guess what? Prep time is going to win 100% of the time. I don't get, it's just like, maybe common sense is kind of hard. I ain't going to count with you.
It's gonna pop. Romantic thing was enough.
I mean, that's fair. Like it came off kind of rude, honestly. But in all honesty, to me, I'm prepared for any question I ask to get back, and I could tell that that's just the first thing she thought of. But if she actually said, "I'm going to ask this question," and maybe thought about the answer, she probably has done something like more
I feel
romantic.
like I am walking romance, but.
Yeah, that's what I
So many
mean.
things.
But I'm saying, like, if to me that was just a sign. Like, when I ask a question, I already know what I've done. But since she didn't know what she's done, I'm like, how do you ask a question and never think about that as well? So it was actually like deeper than
I
just
get both sides.
that
Yeah, I
mindset,
get what he's
really.
saying, but I understand 100% what he's saying. But then it's also being unrealistic of she's in a state of she's making a decision based off of a whole group of men. You only have to think about one person.
Yeah, in a perfect world, like when they come on doing Pop the Balloon, they will already have their questions lined up and then potentially be prepared to answer their own question. A lot of times when the host or contestants flip the question onto the person that asked it, 9 times out of 10 they're not prepared to answer it because they don't expect the Uno reverse. Also, like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, if you're gonna ask a question,
Be ready to
prepared.
answer.
Yeah,
Right.
Because you're asking it for a reason. Because there's something that you thought of in your past relationships that made you want to ask this question. So that's fine. But yeah, and then it could be nerves. Like like she's listening to everybody give their response, and she still has to process all the information as she's listening to it. So she's probably not even thinking about what her response would be.
That's my point exactly.
Yeah. So I get both sides. I get it.
I want to decide which one to choose.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to give a long, drawn-out story because I have another one that I was going to say. Because obviously, like, you're right, if I asked that question, I would obviously have my answer. But I was like, should I share that one or should I share this one? It was just a thought process.
I mean, we're all here for the to find love. I mean, I want to hear the story.
I know, right?
So I mean, you got all the time in the world. We're here.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
but yeah, that's the reason why I was like, ever. I was like, really? Like
Yeah.
that's after I thought you thought, and that was really it. All you come up with. Yeah, but that was rude. I can admit. Sorry, America.
So you did have your balloon unpopped. What was it that you were hearing that you liked this far?
First of all, she said everything right. Like I love. First of all, I love hearing people express themselves. Like I have the saying, whether you said it or not, you still thought it. So I think you're doing me a favor by letting me know so I can adjust to it. So I love the fact that she was too expressive. I love the fact that she seemed to be romantic, and she's doing well. And she's pretty nervous. I could tell.
So nervous.
I could see it.
I don't even.
So if you notice she's nervous, why did you even? So you just admitted you could tell she's nervous, but then you just said you just held that to her of like being prepared to answer the question that she's asking, but you just admitted that nerves is a factor. It's like when people pose a question, but they also give the answer in the middle of their question. Like, hey, was you outside with that boy yesterday? Because I saw you through my window. Well, if you saw me through the window, you know I was outside with the boy.
Why I asked the question?
Thank you.
Even know why. Like I'm actually an outgoing person, but I am shaking in the
But
room.
other than that, everything she said was a good quality. Any guy would be lucky if Mr. Noel decides to move forward.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to come down. You can come down. You have one balloon left.
Hey, but real talk, shout out to him for acknowledging the statement was rude, though. Like, yeah, shout out to him for doing that, though. That's facts.
Lucky number one. So, gonna give you guys the chance to ask each other any further questions before you feel like this is something you can pursue.
Okay.
So let's start with you. Do you have any questions
Okay.
for him?
Where do you live?
Brooklyn, born and raised.
Born and raised in Brooklyn. Nice. Okay. You can ask me something, I guess.
Let's see.
Well, you had your balloon unpopped. What's keeping you, like, what's interesting you about her?
Well, I would say she is saying all the nice things. I feel like you're a great person.
Thank you.
You said empathy. That's like a big thing, especially in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm also on the fence a little bit, just to be transparent, because I feel like the physical attraction is not there for me.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it
Please
happen.
don't make it. Please pop your balloon.
Yeah, mentally in my head, I'm trying to make it happen.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I don't. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. We don't want anyone on the fence ever.
Right. So, but the qualities you said are
you.
great.
I appreciate
Everything is, but I think the physical attraction is more. I'm trying to make it happen for me.
No,
and
I
it's
get
not.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do not want anything forced.
Not at all.
I'm gonna ask you to step back in line.
Thank you.
There were no matches today. Hopefully we can.
We haven't had any matches this whole episode,
Nope.
huh?
The first girl is because she was wilding with polyamory.
Yeah.
Second girl, she was too like
She didn't want to have kids.
she didn't. Yeah, and these guys clearly want kids. Third girl, they completely just made it about her business when it wasn't about her business, and then they threw that back in her face. Fourth girl, there was a potential match, but they completely ignored the fact that one of the dudes had literally admitted to ghosting her
on Facebook.
on Facebook dating, which, by the way, let's make that make sense. I can ghost somebody on Facebook dating, but I deserve a second chance when they catch me on a dating show.
Yeah,
That don't make sense. Because if you have time to go on a dating show, why didn't you have time to go respond to her messages?
yeah. Because to go on a dating show, you gotta apply, you gotta interview, you gotta, it's a lot.
Right.
It takes more effort to do that than it would to just text me back and say, hey, like, I'm not interested anymore.
And the thing is, he was completely remembering of the conversations. He knew she was waiting.
And she didn't remember at first, or she probably did and denied it at first and was just like, oh, this is really awkward. And then when she finally came to, she was like, okay, yeah, I do remember our conversations. Nah.
And he admitted that it was on his part. He wasn't getting on the site. So if you can't make time to respond to me on a dating site that me and you both matched up on, but then I run into you on Pop the Balloon, what makes you think that justifies me going, oh, well, I'll give you a second chance? You ghosted me once. And then while you were still in the conversation with me, you went to go seek somebody else.
And that could have been something that she never really understood, like why he did what he did. And that was probably God's way of giving her the confirmation, like, you can move on now.
Yeah. But hey, we don't want to talk about that, right?
And get you another one. Thank you for your time. Thank you for participating. We're going to give you a round of applause. And I can take the mic.
She was cool.
Thank you. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
Good. Can you tell us your name, age, and what you do for a living? You can come closer.
I'm Naomi. I'm 36, and I'm an administrative analyst.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Where are you from in New York?
Brooklyn.
Okay, so let's start with an icebreaker. What would your ideal weekend look like?
Relaxing. So ideally, I'm not working. I'm not checking emails. I'm just relaxing.
Okay, so what brings you here? What are you looking for in your ideal partner or that you're looking for to find today?
Someone that I can compliment. Someone who I can be a support system to. And that's pretty much it.
What are you looking for in him?
I am looking for him to be God-fearing, and I'm looking for him to be successful and ambitious like myself.
All right, and what would be some deal breakers that you are not looking past?
Indecisiveness.
Okay.
That's it?
Absolutely. Big thing.
Okay, you're doing pretty good. You are doing pretty good.
I know what he wants
All
to say.
right, I couldn't see where it came from, so let's come over here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
All right, my name is Steven. I just turned 34 last week. I'm a manufacturing technician. I'm an actor too. I popped my balloon. I try to overlook it, but I just can't. I just don't talk to women that wear weaves. I just can't get past it. So yeah.
In case we didn't hear that, say that one more time.
I try to hold on my balloon as long as I could. I just couldn't get past the wig and the weave. I'm sorry. I just don't do that. It's a no for me.
That's interesting. Oh, she didn't understand his generosity, and she should have understood. Blah blah blah. He was offering her pig. He was trying to be nice. Blah blah blah. And then she came up with this excuse on why she didn't want him, but blah blah blah. She couldn't own up to the fact that she popped him urgently and all that. But now we know she never had a chance to begin with. She never had a chance to begin with.
The side eye smug is crazy.
She never had a chance to begin with him. Plus, we pointed this out when we watched the reaction last time. When we watched this reaction, as she's talking, look at him, look at her. He's staring directly at the wig and weave the whole time.
Where are you from in New York?
Right here in Queens.
All right.
He's staring directly at it. So she didn't have a chance. And he said specifically the reason why he was gonna pop if she didn't pop his was because he can't do wigs, weaves, and makeup.
And would she be someone that you would pursue?
No, I wouldn't. Reason behind that, too much makeup, and I don't do wigs and weaves, so nah.
Okay.
Okay.
I try to overlook it, but I just can't. I just don't talk to women that wear weaves. I just can't get past it. So yeah.
Which, if that's his
In
preference,
case we
that's
didn't hear
valid.
that, say that one more time.
I try to hold on my balloon as long as I could. I just couldn't get past the wig and the weave. I'm sorry. I just don't do that. It's a no for me.
That's valid. If you don't do that, you don't do that.
Okay, would he be your type?
Not necessarily, but you never know because we've never spoken, so I can't judge him based on appearance.
Okay, thank you.
That's a great
We're
answer.
gonna go ahead, go down here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, my name is Ozai. I'm 29. I'm a wrestler, actor, and a musician. And I popped my balloon. She seemed nice. I just didn't feel the attraction, so that's why.
Okay.
And would he be your type?
Not necessarily, but again, we've never spoken, so I wouldn't just dismiss him like that.
Okay, and what is it about him? Is there anything specific?
We just have different styles, that's all, but still we're good to go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna step down here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, my name is Noel. I'm 31 tomorrow, And what I do for a living, I'm a musician, photographer. I run my own business. And the reason I popped is because of the 36. I try to analyze it, but I think that's like a stretch for me as well. But you do seem like you actually know what you definitely do want, which is great, and I think you will get that. Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Had he not popped, would you be interested?
Perhaps.
Okay, why not?
He's dressed very nicely, and he's well spoken.
All right.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on down here. Can you tell us your name, age, and what you do for a living?
I'm Jesse. I'm 38. I'm a singer, actor, as well as a healthcare navigator.
Okay, why'd you pop your balloon?
I think just the answer about wanting to relax when you're not working. I like to go out. I like to be out and about. I like to experience new things. I'm adventurous, so I think just somebody who seems more of a homebody is just not for me. But you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy. You.
Okay. I can get it because maybe his lifestyle is not like as draining to the point where he just is ready to, like, on his days off, he's like, all right, let's do it. Like, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Let's go live in the moment. But depending on her lifestyle, maybe relaxation is probably what she needs. So I guess that's valid. I think that's valid. I guess that's valid.
Okay, and would Jesse be your type? Had he not popped his balloon, would you want to know more about him?
Definitely. He seems like a nice person, so.
Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, let's stop right here. Hi, can you tell her your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, I'm Cabrian. I'm 30 years old, and I work in healthcare, and I'm a writer as well. It's just the age. I just turned 30, and 36 is a little mature for me, so. But you're gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're handsome as well.
Thank you.
Okay, and would you regularly pursue someone his age?
I mean, no, I wouldn't pursue a man. That's just not my style.
All right, would you be interested in him
Yes.
had he not popped his
Yes,
balloon?
perhaps.
Okay, let's walk it back here. You got one balloon left, so I'm going to give you a chance to ask him a question.
Okay.
I'm just face the camera.
Okay. So, what is the most important piece of advice you've ever received?
Good question.
Well, Kevin, 36, enterprise sales executive for a tech company and an actor. Yeah, the favorite, even, and it's my favorite quote of all time is, no matter how smart you are, you'll never see the back of your own head. Which means no matter how much you've seen or known, there's always another perspective and angle you just can't see. So, sometimes.
It's deep. That's a very good quote. That's a very good quote. That's a very good
That's
quote.
stupid deep. Yeah.
No, that's a very good quote. It's a double-edged sword of a quote.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna leave that there. That's a good quote.
Times when you want to get mad or when you say they should have done this or judge people is just a different view. So just understanding that has helped me get a lot more empathy than usually.
Okay.
Given that answer, would you keep his...
Ironic.
It's a very ironic quote, but hey, do your thing. No, it's a good quote though. That's a good quote. It's ironic, but it's a good quote.
Yes, I like this answer.
Okay, let's come down here again. So, Kevin, we notice your balloon is still on pop. What's keeping you interested that she's saying?
First off, can I ask a question? Do you have kids?
No.
Okay. Everything she said was right. I understand work can be tough, so I don't mind the emails.
Oh, it's because she said not worried about work, not receiving emails from work, stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. Because she was saying the things she would detach from. She said emails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's valid.
The emails.
If you're not interested.
All right, so I was hoping you had kids because I can't lie. The only because that is a deal breaker of mine. In all honesty, like to what he said, every girlfriend that I had has told me I've been horrible at spotting a wig or a lace front, but yours is so obvious. I'm so sorry. I was trying not to, but I personally don't believe in lying.
What the kids have to do with that?
Yeah.
I was hoping you had kids. So it's getting really hard to like try to see your perspective. I ain't gonna cap with you, bro. If this was you know who I'm talking to. If this was the part that you said was gonna change my mind about how y'all acted in the last episode, I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. If anything, this makes me want to double down on my statements about y'all in the last video. Because let me hear the rest of this. Cause what did the kids have to do with the weave theme, bro? If you just did, like, come on, bro. You're putting her on blast. For what?
Horrible at spotting a wig or a lace front, but yours is so obvious. I'm so sorry. I was trying not to, but I personally don't believe in lying. I don't believe in lying, so I was hoping I could find something else to not say. So I still had to tell the truth. But
look at your best friend. This is Gentleman and a Scholar, by the way.
Something else to not say. So I still had to tell the truth. But
it's okay to tell the truth. It's how you tell the truth. You did not have to do her like that. It's quite obvious that she's wearing a wig. Okay. Y'all don't like it. You don't care for it. You should have popped when your buddy said it to spare her the embarrassment of what you're doing to her.
And somebody else pointed out something very unique about you. You like to get to the end. You like to get to the end and then do your little rah-rah. It's starting to come off unauthentic.
Yeah.
You like to get to the very end where these women have the idea or even the hope that, okay, I might get to walk out of here with a match. Then you do this crap and you just say whatever. You right now, hold on, let me make sure I'm getting you right.
To not say. I don't believe in lying, so I was hoping I could find something else to not say.
So you were hoping for her to say something to justify you popping besides this, instead of just being straightforward and saying, hey, I don't do the wigs and weaves either. It looks very obvious. I'm not rocking with it. And then you wait to the end when you can't find nothing wrong with her, then you put her on blast. And you sat here and tried to justify this. Just like, I guarantee you really couldn't find nothing really bad with the other chick, with the business chick. So then you brung up this whole crap of, you led it to financials. When she already said at the start of her thing, she don't need nobody to do acts of service for her. She needed guidance, wisdom. Support. A partner. But you made it about financial returns. Then, when you couldn't get past, when she called you out on it about your demeanor and all that other stuff, you flipped it and you had the audacity to say, yeah, I know more about your business than I know about the things that you like. I'm just now hearing about, even though you and Gray Jacket were the ones who brung up business through that whole entire segment. She only brung it up at the start.
Talking about Noel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we went back and timestamped it. She only brung up business at the start. You guys brung up the conversations of business and you threw it back to her. But you also were the last guy. And now you're the last guy.
He's been the last guy almost every round. Even with the 40-year-old that did the Facebook dating, he was the last guy.
Yeah. Oh, so you know what we call that over here? A fraud. You're a fraud.
Because he was upset. He didn't like the fact how she misinterpreted his friend giving out the toothpick. So he was the last one, I believe.
This video, if anything, it just made me even feel even more against you. And you know the sad part, I even told
actions.
Yeah, against your actions, right?
Yeah.
Because I even told my wife before we went into this, I was like, I'm gonna try to do this unbiased.
Yeah.
I even told her I'm gonna be unbiased when I do this review. That's why I was over here giving you compliments and all that other stuff. I was calling you out on your bull crap, but this right here just solidified what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the nerve to say that quote. Here's why that quote was a double-edged sword. Yeah. That's really ironic. You said that quote about how you can't see it from the other perspective. You tried to call out Shorty because she was in the comments on the other video defending herself from people. But then you came to our video trying to justify and defend yourself, talking about it's disappointing and blah, blah, blah. Bro, get from around me, bro. Get from around me, bro. You're 36. Take some accountability, bro. You didn't need to put her on blast, bro. Grow up.
I still had to tell the truth. But if I didn't see it and I just heard what you said,
and
or
she's
you came in with the hat, we would have.
What is it? The kids or is it the wig?
She doesn't have kids. I was hoping I could pivot to something else.
Okay, because you did ask, do you have kids, and then you pivoted to.
No, the wig was there the whole time. I was hoping that I could find something else to give you a different reason. That thing is, it's just there. It's like.
Yeah. All this video just proved to me is that you guys are just terrible people.
Yeah, because people are gonna mistake her laughing as her like thinking it's really funny. No, people laugh when they're nervous or embarrassed.
You just embarrassed this woman for no reason. If you did, it's sad. Even his way of doing it was way more respectful than your way of doing it. And bro.
Like, oh my gosh, it's like.
Okay, we get it.
And then the buddy on the right of him in the blue. I ain't heard him talk the whole episode. He had,
bro, and
he got him co-signing.
Hey, this is how you know you're a bad person. Learn when to end the joke, right? You're sitting here going in on her to the point where the host has to step in and stop you.
She was already uncomfortable when he said it. You saw it. You gotta go back to see her face.
That thing is, it's just open.
Look, you have kids, and then you pivoted.
Let's see how long he cooked her. Let's do it.
I heard what you said. But if I didn't see it and I just heard what you said, or you came in with a hat, we would have.
What is it? The kids or is it the wig?
She doesn't have kids. I was hoping I could pivot to something else.
Okay, because you did ask, do you have kids, and then you pivoted to.
No, the wig was there the whole time. I was hoping that I could find something else to give you a different reason. That thing is, it's just there.
You started back again.
Like, oh my gosh, it's like.
Okay.
And you just kept going. You kept going.
We get it. Not too much. Not too much.
He already did too much, girl. It's too late.
I would still say, because I still got to tell the truth, any guy would be like ecstatic to.
Bro, shut this up. You just cooked her for two solid minutes.
Yeah, it was a lineup of any guy. So to say that statement is false.
You just cooked her for 2 minutes straight and they got the nerve to say, oh yeah, by the way, any guy would be. Bro, shut up, bro.
Hear the stuff that you said is very refreshing. So just wanted to let you know that as well.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Had he not popped his balloon, would you be interested in getting to know more about him?
Perhaps. His answer, I like the answer to my question. So perhaps.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And she still kept it respectful.
All right, we can walk it back here. Unfortunately, there was no match today, but maybe next time. We'd like to thank you for your participation and thank you for coming. We're going to give you a round of applause. I can take the mic. Thank you.
That lady didn't deserve that.
She didn't.
That lady did not deserve that. She came on there. She kept it respectful for y'all the whole time. That lady did not deserve that.
I think it's very important to keep in mind and consideration. This could be your mother or your sister or a cousin that gets the same type of level of embarrassment or treatment from a group of men. Unwarranted, by the way. And vice versa. Women, there's no passing up on women either. There can be your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your dad, whatever, going out on a dating scene and get roasted to this extent.
Yeah. No, you know what, buddy? Yeah. I genuinely don't care for any defense that you got because you just made yourself look even more of a horrible person. I don't know. I didn't know that was possible. I've never had somebody argue with me and say, hey, just wait till the final part. You're just holding something against me. And then I watch the final part and you make me dislike you even more. I would rather watch Dr. Elam. How do you make Dr. Elam look like a good person? Shout out to him. If you come in, hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you come in my comments and try to justify this, bro, I'm gonna just block you, bro. Cause bro, you did yourself no favors with this one. You did not cook.
The flock is gonna come at you.
Yeah, you did not cook with this one, bro. Don't even comment on this video. You did not cook at all. You did bad, bro. All right, safety. Safety.